Now, this is the fly I'm going to be tying. Basically I tied this for a friend that was fishing in Iceland, and then I'm going to be fishing in Canada as well, and it's a good colour combination. Now basically what this is here, this is a Willie Gunn wing, orange, yellow, black, can't go far wrong. Chartreuse, a bit of blue, again you can't go wrong, especially for Iceland. So that combination of colour is always going to work, and it's just common sense fly tying. So I basically call this the Icelandic Willie Gunn, and nice pattern, easy to tie. Main two sizes I was tying is 12s and 10s. Now this is a Patriot Double, size 12. Now I start off with a chartreuse thread and finish with a black thread just for the head. So we start with the chartreuse just to keep the body bright and clean, and 8/0. Just run the wax through it to get it started. Now we start the thread about 1 mil from the eye, just work our way down and trim away the waste. Now I'm only come down about 3 or so mil. I've got this is the Vineyard number 14, now, which is oval tinsel, a small oval tinsel. Now basically the tinsel's bait for the rib and the tag, so I'm going to tie this in to form the tag. Just when I get to in line with the point of the hook, I wind 3 turns down, just slightly on the bend, and then I come underneath between the hooks, as you can see under there. This here will protect and hold the tag, and then I tie it in. Now to separate the tag from the rib, I take it up, fold it back, and then come back down. I'll let you see where I'm doing here. Just come back in. This basically tightens everything up nice and clean. Now for the body, I'm using a Chartreuse Uni-Floss, this neon. Now you could, in this size especially, you could split it. It does split quite easy, just twist it open, you can see it into 2, and that'll make a finer and smoother body. Or keep it whole, it's up to yourself, but it's still okay. Just keep that in there. Now it does flop up a wee bit, but just pull it back, it's okay. Just run it through your fingers, and then we can catch this in, and then wind up. Take your time. There we are. And then we can form our body with the floss. Now, because I'm not actually going to wind a hackle here, if I was going to wind a hackle, I would stop it probably about there. Because I'm putting in a false hackle or a bird hackle, I need to go that wee tad closer towards the eye, so tidy up, trim away the floss. I can bring my rib up. Now you're looking 4 to 5 turns. Again, tie it in, nice and tight. Trim away. Oh. Now a wee bit of wax on your thread at this point. Now the colour I'm using is a Kingfisher blue hen. It's just these thick hen fibres, ideal for throats. It's just from a Chinese hen cape. It's top feathers. So what I'm doing is taking away the fluff. Quite simple to line the ends up. Just bring it 90 degrees. Now we get a couple of flies out of this. Tear it away once the tips have lined up, and then you can easily, if you can rotate your vise, you can turn it upside down. Throat length, looking towards, tips towards the end of the body. You can pinch and loop that on. I can do it upside down as well, but 2 or 3 turns just to get it, to hold it. And then we can use our nail and then press it so it spreads the fibre. We can check, just see how it's sitting. Once we're happy, then we can trim this away. Again, make sure there's wax on your thread. Plenty of grip. Now at this point, this is where tie in the uni thread in 8/0 in black. Again, just run the wax through it, starting at the eye and then coming down to head length, which is there. We can trim the waste piece of the black away, and then the chartreuse. There we are. That's basically your throat and your body done. Now for the underwing, I'm using, you could use a lot of hair, but I'm using this for colour more than anything. This is the bucktail in yellow and orange, and basically taking enough to get enough so I've got a colour and a blend, and I just roll these fibres together. Now there is a cut end there, I don't like to see cut ends, take them away. Now what I'm going to do is stack it up. That's fine. The length is entirely up to yourself. You can have it short, long, still works, depending on where you're fishing. Now for me, I'm looking round about twice the body length. I tie this in. Get the length I want, trim away. Now I have waxed the thread, so I'll offer this on, and then I just take the thread turns into the bucktail. Now that's enough to hold at this point. Now I'm going to add a wee bit of flash. Now I'm using blue mirror flash. This is the blue mirror flash, you can see the blue shining. It's a blue pearl. I'm just going to offer the length of the wing on my side. Come down, fold it back, and as you come back up with the thread, fold it so it comes down on your side, or the other side of the wing. Now to get the movement, I'm using, this is Arctic Runner in black. So take it away, just away the fluff, you don't need too much of the under fluff. Just going to tidy up the ends a wee bit, just tie this on the top. Same way I tied the bucktail in. It's a lovely colour blend, the yellow, orange, chartreuse and blue just work together. It's a great colour combination. Now just slightly longer, the tip's slightly longer than the bucktail. So I've got my length there. We trim away what I don't need. Again, make sure there's wax on your thread. Come in and then cut the thread into these cut ends. So within the wing, you may lose one or two, but don't worry. 2 or 3 there to make sure it's not going to move. Just come up. You can then tighten onto this. Nice and tight. Make sure it's got a good base of thread down. Check everything's sitting the way you want. Now I'm just looking to see the blend and the colour. Now what I'm going to add is 2 small jungle cock eyes. I've got 2 here, you can see the underside. What I'm going to do here, basically draw them back, take away what I don't need, tie them on. So set them on either side. You can put them on individually if you wish. Now I want to try and get it just in this area here, just lined slightly with the body, tying on the black area of the jungle cock. Now I have 2 or 3 turns there. Before I do anything, then I can position the jungle cock. Now I'm just going to lift this out, make sure it's sitting where I want on my side. On your side, see it's slightly up, so what I'm going to do is just take it down. I want it to sit where I want. A quick look. Slightly up. from the top, looking down, just to check they both are the same length. And they're fine. A bit of wax on the thread. And then 2 or 3 turns more, then I can fold these back. I prefer to fold back the jungle cock, the waist ends, and then come up over. Just take the time you do that, so you can position the turns of thread where you want. And then work your way up the head. Keeping the thread tight, you can then break these off. Take your time you do that. Check everything's sitting. I don't mind the odd wee fibre of the jungle cock to be sitting there. It will swim with the rest of the fly. It's fine. Now what I can do is split finish. A nice shape in the head. And we can trim away the thread. Looks okay. It's fine. Now, first coat, we use super glue. Just touch the head. Don't want this to run onto the feathers, the hair, anyway. Just touch. Now this is full mill super glue. You can see what I've done is I've cut away a lot of the brush and put a taper into it. I've just used a Stanley knife to do that. Set it on the edge of a piece of glass and then use the Stanley knife and cut it. Now that'll dry, leave that to dry within 5 minutes or so. You end a couple of coats of varnish and it's nice and shiny. And basically that's what I call the Icelandic Willie Gunn. It's just a Willie Gunn wing with the body colour, throat colour. Blues works extremely well. You can't go far wrong with a colour combination like this.